What's up, guys? It's Sean J. Bro with Sean J. Says, and today I'm going over what I feel which phone is the epic winner over this iPhone Android battle. Now, as far as my own opinion, is iPhone, because iPhone to me, honestly, it just suits my needs. iPhone always has the first apps. Their apps are better than Android apps as far as the cross-platform apps. Maybe certain things. They also both have their own individual. iTunes is always it's been around for 10 plus years, and the marketplace for Android has only been around for a couple of years. You can both rent, stream movies on both, but coming to Android and iPhone, I just rather choose iPhone over better. Now, a few key points what I don't like about Android, of course, I have the Samsung Infuse. I made the switch. I made the switch from my phone just to see how Android was. How you see my logo in the background. I made the switch. Ironically, I don't like the Samsung Infuse at all. Now, I've seen other Android phones as far as like the Evo 3D, Samsung Galaxy S2, Samsung Galaxy S2 Skyrocket. A lot of those phones they're pretty good phones. They're fast phones. One thing I can honestly say I don't like about Android phones is that, of course, with every phone, you have to do your research before your phone. Before you go buying phones or looking at phones or anything, you have to do your research. A lot of Android apps aren't made for every phone, especially dealing with this phone. As you can see, let me focus in here a little bit, especially with this Samsung Infuse. A lot of apps do not work for this phone. The phone, it's supposed to have a dual core processor, it's a 1 gigahertz processor, and it's just very laggy, very laggy. The phone freezes up on me a lot. I had to actually take the back off, take the battery out a lot. Well, iPhone, I never had those problems. iPhone is just a straightforward phone for me. I'm an app type of person, so when it comes to apps, iPhone takes the cake. iPhone's always gonna be my personal winner. Am I an Apple fanboy? No. I honestly can say I'm not. I'm not an Apple fanboy at all. I just like the phone particularly because it fits what I need. As you can see, I've had Android phones, I've had BlackBerry phones, and just like John Rettinger has stated from Tenno Buffalo, he always goes back to iPhone. And so do I. I try to venture off and see what type of other platforms the other phones have. In Android, it's solid. I like it. But as far as comparison to iPhone and Android, I'd rather pick iPhone over Android. The Sense UI on Android is pretty good. The only thing is, you have too many different Sense UIs. You have the HTC Sense UI, you have the Samsung Sense UI. LG is also stepping up their game from what I've seen today from Mobile World Congress coverage that they have a lot of good phones that are about to come out. But like I said, honestly, I'll choose iPhone over anything. Like I said, iPhone also has a better camera. Like I also stated, better apps. But it's always your personal preference, my personal preference is going to be the iPhone. Like Soldier Knows Best says, I watch a lot of his videos, and Soldier Knows Best, and John Ranger all feel the same way when it comes to iPhone. It's just easy. It just suits my needs, and I can get the job done for whatever means I want to do. Even though it hasn't stepped up to the plate with 4G just yet, I feel that it's going to with the next iPhone. Hopefully, that'll be in one of my next videos. What are my predictions for the iPhone 5? But let me go ahead and end this video, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.